Tonight on Versus, we're bringing you a prehistoric powerhouse versus a modern mammal mite. Imagine a clash between the ancient giant sloth and the formidable grizzly bear. That's right, we're pitting these two titans against each other in a battle for the ages. In one corner, we have the giant sloth, a behemoth of the Pleistocene epoch. This herbivorous colossus stood an impressive 20 feet tall when on its hind legs and weighed up to 4 tons. In the other corner, we have the grizzly bear, a modern-day marvel of strength and agility. This apex predator dominates its territory by weighing up to 800 pounds and equipped with powerful limbs and sharp claws. So who will triumph in this epic showdown? Will the sheer size and strength of the giant sloth be enough to withstand the speed and ferocity of the grizzly bear? There's only one way to find out. Get ready for a thrilling battle as we dive into giant sloth versus grizzly bear. Round 1. First up, let's learn more about today's contenders. The giant sloth, also known as Megatherium, roamed the Earth during the Pleistocene epoch. Standing at a towering 20 feet tall when on its hind legs and weighing in at a massive 4 tons, the giant sloth was truly a behemoth. Despite its slow-moving nature, this herbivore had formidable defenses. Its long, curved claws, measuring up to 20 inches, were perfect for digging and foraging, but could also deliver a powerful swipe if threatened. With a thick hide and a sturdy frame, the giant sloth was built to withstand attacks and harsh environmental conditions. On the other side, we have the grizzly bear. This modern predator is one of the most powerful mammals alive today. Weighing up to 800 pounds and standing about 7 feet tall on its hind legs, the grizzly bear may be smaller in size compared to the giant sloth, but it makes up for it with sheer muscle and agility. Known for its incredible strength, a grizzly bear's bite force measures at a staggering 1,200 psi, enough to crush bones with ease. Its claws, though shorter than the sloth's at 4 inches, are razor-sharp and highly effective for hunting and defense. The grizzly bear can run at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest land predators in its weight class. So, the giant sloth's thick hide provides a robust defense, but can it withstand the relentless attacks of the grizzly bear? Stay tuned as we dive deeper into this prehistoric versus modern-day showdown. Round 2. Time to delve into our contenders' weapons, intelligence, and hunting strategies. First, let's talk about the giant sloth. Despite its slow nature, its most notable feature was its long, curved claws, which could reach up to 20 inches in length. These claws could also serve as formidable defensive tools against the grizzly bear. The giant sloth's sheer size and powerful limbs made it a daunting opponent. Additionally, its thick skin provided an extra layer of protection, which could make it resilient against its opponent's attacks. In terms of intelligence, the giant sloth was a relatively solitary creature. Its slow metabolism meant it didn't need to hunt frequently, relying on a diet of leaves, fruits, and other vegetation. While it wasn't a predator, its ability to stand on its hind legs and use its front limbs effectively could be advantageous in a defensive situation. Its primary strategy in a confrontation would likely involve using its massive claws to swipe at its opponent and its size to intimidate. Now let's look at the grizzly bear. Its primary weapons are its powerful jaws and sharp claws. Its bite force of 1,200 psi and its 4-inch claws make it a lethal creature. The bear's muscular build and ability to run at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour give it an edge in both offense and defense. Its thick fur and skin provide some protection against attacks, though not as thick as the giant sloth's hide. In terms of brain power, grizzly bears are highly intelligent and strategic hunters. They have excellent memories and can remember the locations of feeding sites and potential dangers. Their hunting strategy often involves stealth and surprise, using their keen sense of smell to locate prey from miles away. So the giant sloth brings formidable claws and a sturdy frame to the fight, while the grizzly bear combines speed, strength, and strategic intelligence, making it a versatile and deadly opponent. Who will gain the upper hand? Stay tuned to find out. Round 3, fight! The arena is set in a dense forest clearing where both the giant sloth and the grizzly bear find themselves face to face. The tension is palpable as these two titans size each other up. The grizzly bear, with its predatory instincts, is the first to make a move. It roars and charges forward, relying on its incredible speed and strength. The giant sloth, though slow, raises its massive body on its hind legs, towering over the bear and readying its formidable claws. The first clash is brutal. The grizzly bear swipes with its powerful 4-inch claws, aiming for the giant sloth's torso. The thick hide of the sloth absorbs much of the impact, but the force is still enough to cause deep gashes. In retaliation, the giant sloth swings its enormous claws, each swipe capable of devastating damage. One well-aimed swipe catches the bear on its side, leaving a deep wound. Despite the injury, the grizzly bear's agility and ferocity keep it in the fight. It circles the giant sloth looking for an opening. The bear's powerful jaws snap at the sloth's limbs, but the giant sloth uses its impressive reach and strength to keep the bear at bay. As the fight wears on, the grizzly bear's strategy starts to show its effectiveness. The bear's relentless attacks begin to take their toll on the giant sloth, whose movements are becoming slower and more labored. Sensing an opportunity, the bear charges again, aiming for the sloth's exposed neck. With a powerful bite, the grizzly bear manages to clamp down, causing severe damage. The giant sloth, now gravely injured, makes one last desperate attempt to fend off the bear. It swings its massive claws, but the bear's agility allows it to avoid the worst of the attack. With a final burst of strength, the grizzly bear wrestles the giant sloth to the ground and delivers a decisive bite, ending the battle. Its speed, agility, and powerful offensive capabilities prove too much for the giant sloth, despite its formidable size and strength. And there you have it. The grizzly bear is your winner, showcasing why it remains one of the most fearsome predators in the animal kingdom. In a battle of prehistoric might versus modern-day ferocity, the grizzly bear emerges victorious over the giant sloth. The bear's superior hunting skills and raw power were simply too much for the sloth to handle. But the excitement doesn't end here. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Let us know if you've been enjoying these new videos, and also let us know in the comments what fight you'd like to see next. Speaking of, here's what's in store for you in the next episode. Next time on Versus, we're diving deep into the ocean for an aquatic showdown you won't want to miss. The megalodon shark takes on the stealthy and cunning giant squid. Who will win? Stay tuned to find out on the next thrilling episode of Versus.